Hello beautiful people, welcome to another video of Spirit Tools. Today we're going to talk about shock energy and what we can do about that. You may come to this video because you have shock energy right now. Then you're perfectly right here in this video. If you're not, then it's also really good to in advance learn this technique so that you can use it when you are in shock to help your body and help your emotional system to heal faster, ground yourself, and function better in shock situations. So, firstly, where are we confronted with shock energies? Well, it can be in our personal lives. For example, a friend of mine, he was diagnosed with bladder cancer. Well, that's a huge shock if you're diagnosed with like a life-threatening illness. I gave him this technique then to help him ground himself and to land in this new situation. I myself used this technique also when I was in shock and in fear of life for my wife or my unborn child. For these kind of personal things, this technique is really useful to, get a ground and function better in this situation. Secondly, we're also confronted with shock energy through media and the news. It's like if you're watching it, you're constantly getting these kind of shocks of like, yeah, and this is a threat in life, and I don't want to mention any of those, but there are so many of these like stories that cause shock energy within us. And also for this, it's a good technique to use. Whereas I would also advise you to not watch the news if you can help it. I'm not watching the news for around 13 years now, and I'm very happy, very alive, and your life just works in better ways, I can assure you. So if you can, stop watching the news. These are the situations wherein you can be caught by shock energy. And what does this technique now do? Well, it helps you to ground yourself and get a grasp on the new situation. It calms your body down, it recenters you within your body, it helps you to stay grounded, stay on the earth, and to refocus on the things that are important in this situation. So calming down and refocusing, these are really the things that this does for you. So basically what you do with this technique is you imagine below yourself, around 20 centimeters, there is a chain starting, like thick metal rings that are part of a huge chain. That's the first thing. So they're like this big, like really clunky, heavy, made from iron or steel, really heavy rings that form a chain, so very thick chain below you. And to this chain attached is a very big iron or steel weight. I'll show you a picture here. It's these kind of weights that are attached to these manual clocks that are hanging on the wall where the little birdie comes out, I don't know if you're familiar, but this is this kind of weight style, or like a pendulum, like a super huge thick pendulum made from steel that's attached to this chain. And this is like attached to you and it's swinging. It's basically grounding you with its gravity, and it's steel, it's metal within the earth. It's going in the earth, it can move freely there as well. So if you walk, it just sort of swings alongside you without any problem. But it has a weight to it, and also it has conduction for electricity within the earth. So it conducts this electricity like a lightning rod that is attached in the earth, and all this electrical charge that is like stimulating your nervous system can go through this lightning rod, through this like metal piece within the earth. It can just dissipate there, and all the energy can leave your body. That's very important. I always find it helps to make a short meditation to install this technique in your system just one time. We will do it right now, and then you can use it just by visualizing it whenever you want. So close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. So imagine yourself standing in a black void, and you can just see yourself, and you feel very safe and very calm and very protected. The black emptiness is not something that disturbs you at all. It is just a natural place for you to work on yourself. And just below yourself, there is half of a thick metal ring attached to you, to your aura, in a U shape. And to this half of a ring is a chain attached. It's really thick and clunky and heavy, and it goes down into the earth. And so this chain stretches below you around 4 meters or 13 feet. And attached to this there is a huge metal weight in whichever shape you see it, but it's very big. It's around 50 meters deep, which is about 165 feet. And it goes deep into the earth. And it's around 3 meters wide, which is around 10 feet. And it's very big and it's very heavy, and it's just swinging down from this chain. It drags you down, it grounds you, it holds you within the earth, and it discharges any electrical charge, any nervous system charge that you feel. It just dissipates this energy into the earth. And you can feel all the unnecessary energy, all the overflowing energy that you have, that your system cannot and doesn't want to deal with, that it can just now flow through these chains to this metal weight, and that it can just dissipate into the earth. And you feel grounded, and more grounded, and at the same time you feel lighter. You feel like the weight dissolves from your shoulders. It just melts away and flows off you and flows through the chains to the earth and then within the earth. And you feel lighter and more grounded by the second. You can take a deep breath and slowly come back to your body. You're not in this void anymore, but you're in your real body. You feel your hands and you wiggle your toes and you open your eyes. Take another deep breath. This pendulum can really help you to ground yourself in situations of shock. And now you have this tool installed in your system, and you can use it whenever you want just by thinking about it. I hope this video was helpful. If so, please leave a like. I wish you from the bottom of my heart all the best. Have a wonderful day and just dissipate this shock energy. Let's go, people. All the love.